Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to Mickey and My Craft. This is Hilda, your host. Today is a Snack Side Friday, okay? And what you're seeing is this is all the fray that I had to cut between two strands of metallic thread. We're gonna deal with the metallic thread today, and I'm almost done. Here it is, my first line, and I started a little bit over here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the other line so you can see better, okay? But I'm gonna tell you on the way that I'm gonna do it, okay? I have seen some tips. I have modified some stuff. One thing that nobody so far have seen that tells you is don't go all the way to the end of the strand to do the closing knot, because all that fray is gonna come out from everywhere and your stitch is gonna look like the troll's hair. So what saying that that means that my method is not it doesn't mean that it's the right one or the wrong one. I suggest you watch all the videos, and I'm gonna give you an update on how I do things, because I like to find ways to trying to hold on. But this line over here took me 2 strands. Okay, along with this, I started this, but I'm planning to do both of these sides before I get into this. Okay, so well, you know what? I'm gonna get the camera ready, but I'm gonna show you how I pull that strand of metallic, okay, and what to do, because you have to use one thing that I discovered. You have to use a softer wax, okay, so it will really wax. These hard ones, this is a little hard one, okay, the one that came in some of the kits is good for the regular cotton floss, but for metallic and even for the silk one, this is the best one, the softer one, because it will capture more of the thread. So let me get the camera ready, let me position myself, and then I see you in a bit. Okay, let's deal with the strand of metallic thread. The first thing that you're going to be confused when you pull these signals is that all this fray, you don't know which one it is. If it's one little fray like this is the strand, or because it's supposed to have 6 strands, but this one is too fray to be a real strand, okay? So what I'm doing is, let me see. I think I'm mistaken over here. Okay. I have used 2 strands. 2 strands? Yeah. We're supposed to have 4 more over here, I guess. But I don't see it. Let me see. It looks like... Okay. I think I just got the 4th strand. It's just that they fray so hard. Let me go on the other side. You see? They start fraying like crazy. Here it is. Here is how they start fraying. And you can't tell which one is actually the strand that you should use, or what is the fray one, the fray part that you shouldn't use. So on this one, we're supposed to have 4 strands over here, and I got 3. I'm seeing 3. Okay. see how I'm honestly having problem this time picking up the other strand for my stitch because it's a little very confusing. I know this one is too thick. This one is too thick. Let me see. Do they do less than 6 strands? I wonder. I'm trying to get the this strand out to see how many strands I have left, because it is not savvy. Yeah, I know. I'm doing all this. This one, that thing that I do, that pick up the one on the right side, it doesn't work over here because I get confused on which one is a strand and which one is a fray. And I'm trying to find information about that, and nobody seems to explain it. No one. Okay, so I pull that strand. Which one? This one seems thinner than this one. Okay, we got another strand over here. No, that's the same one. Because I don't know if you see it, but these two strands, for me, one looks more thinner than the other one, but then that will leave me with how many strands? 3 strands? 3 thread per strand? Okay, let me see. Let me put this aside because it's getting me confused. And then this one. Which one of you is the fray and which one of you is the real strand? That would be neat. These two will be the strand. This is too thin. For me, this is too thin. This will break. And it's not fraying at all. Let me grab another one and let's see. We're gonna take a little bit of time, but I will fast fast speed sewing and stop while this is another one, and this is what I'm telling you which one it is, because over here 3, 6, 9 strands if you go by the fray part. And then here is this one. And here is this one. So it looks like it has 3 strands. No 6. Maybe they want to do it a single stitch. But I don't want to do single stitch because I want a full coverage. I didn't pay attention if it has to be single stitch or not. I want is coverage. And this one has 3 too. So I'm going to use that strand that I picked up. This one. Because it's very thin. This is appropriate, and that's what I use on this. Okay, and as you can see, I'm using a double strands. I want full coverage. Now once I pick up the strand, I won't cut the fray until I put it through the needle. Okay, what I will do is I take my wax, the soft one, and start on the fray, okay, part of it. Hold on just a second. So I start on the part of the fray, right? Because you never know if we'll stand together. So what I do is this with the magic thread. You have to be pending on this because the fray tends to move downward. Okay, so I go and do all this, and here is a knot, and the knots in here are terrible, I'm telling you. You don't want knots with the metallic threads. I'm trying to get it done on camera so you will see. Video is going to be a little bit long, but you know, we all can learn from it. Yeah, I was able to, you know. So let's keep on. And one of the fray came off. So let's keep on doing this. Okay, and I do another pass. I grab that in and I do another pass because the this needs a lot of wax. And take a look at this. This is the frame. Okay, we did 2 passes. And there's some fray that came off. Okay, now I'm going to put it together. You can pass the finger just in case there is an excess of wax, but on this metallic thread, I don't think that an excess is bad. Okay, so we're about to thread the needle. And I'm going to talk about the needle. I tried to use the 14 size needle. Oh my God. Tried to do the knot with at the end to close, because I'm done with the thread. First, I tried to do it all the way at the end when there was already phrased part of it. And second, I use a 14 size needle that the hole is small for this thread. And like I said, it looked like I had a, here it is. Here is the part. I was able to, I couldn't do any knots, so what I did is I captured this in the thread. But I left this a little bit so you will see what happened. This is the part where I, tried to close the knot and I couldn't. So I switched, because I started with size 11, but I saw that the hole was getting too big. But with the size 14, it wasn't much of a difference, because you have to pull this thread a little bit harder than the other ones. Okay? So it will accommodate itself. If not, it will leave like a little loop, and from there it's going to start fraying. So you have to pull a little bit hard, not so hard that you make a big hole, but you can see it over here. Okay, so once I do this before, so I'm using the needle that we use on size 11 count. So I'm doing my first cut of fray, because I want to be able to thread the needle comfortably. Okay, here is my size 11 needle. Let me put this out. Okay, so I'm going to thread it. Try to pass the whole thing in there. It's going to fray. That end is going to fray. And this thing is getting caught on my sleeve. So that end is going to fray. And if I tell you, here it is. It's going to fray. So honestly, I'd rather deal with a silk thread, because it's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. I'm dealing with silk thread, and it's way better than this. Okay? So now, let's get so you grab the thread as usual, right? And now let's do that knot. Oh, I'm not using the gladiator thimble, because thread tends to get caught in there, and I don't want no more fraying. So I'm just being careful. That's all. You do however you feel better, okay? And like I said, this doesn't have to be the best method you can find. You probably find something else. Okay? So let's get started. This cloth is still very stiff. So we're gonna do this line so you can watch. Okay. You have to straighten it out. You have to manipulate this thread practically. I'm trying to put this back so you can see very well and it won't get tangled on it. Okay. Oops, don't go away. I'm gonna make the knot. Again, guys, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Oh, this got caught up from the one that I have over there. Thanks goodness. Okay, so let's keep on trying to do the knot as straight as possible. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard at the beginning, okay? Because the holes are small. Remember, this is a size 14 and I'm using a size 11 count Ada needle. I sent for number 24 needle to see if there is any difference and whether I can use it. And over here, we already seen a little problem in getting the... Okay, you see what I mean? You have to pull more than usual. But you can, you know, kind of come back again. You know, fix it a little bit so you don't see the hole that much. Just type of manipulating the thread and the fabric. So we are up to a start. Okay. You see what I mean? It stays kind of, and then over here wants to kind of fray, so you have to pull real tight. That's at the beginning because then later you don't have to do that. But this is loose right now. This is too loose. We still need to pull it harder, or to pull it in a way usually I go through the back because this one is giving us a lot of problem. Still, it won't back down. Okay, usually what I do is, it has a little thing over there like it wants to fray. And I usually what I do is cut that out, but I'm afraid to cut it now because he might cut the whole thread. So now it's a little bit better. It's not like I want it to be, but it's a little bit better. Okay, one thing you can do is try to maintain your thread straight along with the needle. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you have to pull hard on the first half stitch and pull hard on the second half stitch. Here it is. Yeah, this is something that you have to do. Let me know in the comment if you ever dealt with thread, metallic thread, and if you have any suggestion, any further suggestion than the regular one that they tells you in some of the videos. You see what I mean? It's a little loop in there that it should not be in there. Okay, I think I was gonna give it another wax treatment. Let me see if by giving it another wax treatment, because I have to do it at one point while I was cross stitching the other side. I wanted to do the other side first before I show you this. Just at one time. Yeah, it's better, way better. Yeah, it's way better. You can feel it when you pull the thread Let me drink a little bit of water. The camera is gonna do the stop at the 29 minutes. I don't know why they have this limit. So I'll be doing this. We're gonna be doing this line only. Okay. Ooh, it's about to stop. Hold on. Okay, we're back. Let me put some. To cut some of the fray. Okay. So you see what I mean? I tried to go toward the end. I got it cut it away here. No, this is not gonna work, so I'm gonna pull this one and I'm gonna use that one for the closing knot. I'm using this one. This is what I wanted to show you what happens. So I put the knot in there and I closed it. Oops. And here it is, folks. We did this part today. So hopefully next week I'll be done, including the back stitch, and because the back stitch I have 3/6 color, and one of them includes the metallic. Oh my god, I'm gonna leave that one for last. So thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from the metallic thread. Remember, it's not perfect. I mean, it's not the right way. I'm not saying this is my way or the highway. No, I never pretend that. So it's just an idea of how I do things, okay? So thank you for watching. Welcome new subscribers. If you are new, a new viewer, a new subscriber, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell for other videos, other content. And we have other playlist content with different crafts like paint by numbers, diamond paintings, DIY miniature house, paper tool. So feel free and welcome to browse around. So thank you again. Have a happy holidays. Be safe. Okay, and Merry Christmas. Don't forget to hug and kiss your fur baby and buy him or her a toy during this Christmas. Until the next time, much love and peace to all of you. Bye.